See, mistake proofing. So, what are the mistake proofing? How we can implement it? So, what is mistake proofing? Avoiding of mistakes even when unknowingly done. That is called mistake proofing. So, in Japanese, generally we call as pokai. Okay, mistake proofing is a method. Mistake proofing is a method that either makes it impossible for an error to occur in order to save it becoming a defective product or the process. So, what do you understand from this? That means if any mistake happens unknowingly, so it will not allow you to do it. That is the explanation for mistake proofing. So, live examples of mistake proofing. If we delete any file in our computer, it asks for the confirmation. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. That means unknowingly you have deleted a file. So it will not get deleted. It will remind you, do you want really or do you sure you want to delete? Only then if you give okay, the file will get deleted. So this is an example for mistake proofing. So in the same way, if you delete any messages in your phone, it asks for the confirmation. Do you want to permanently delete or you want to delete the message? So that is also one of the mistake proofing concept. So in our house there are washing machines like example. Only if the door closes, the washing machine will run. So that is an mistake proofing considering the safety they are given. And we can insert the cables in only in such a way which prevents a mistake. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. That means there are cables here. Only in one direction you can install into the slot. In other direction it is not possible. So that is an example for mistake proofing. So same way there are two examples here. Only in this direction we can insert. In other way it is not possible. So during operating the machine, only if we close the door, the process will start. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. So because considering the safety of the operator, say example, some operation is running here. The next slot, if you just on the button, it should not run. Only if the door closes, the machine should start. So this is an safety. Considering the safety, it is mistake proofing. Now there are levels of mistake proofing. The first one is indication or detection. The second one is stoppage, and third one is prevention. So what is indication or detection? It's like when you're trying to delete a file, it is saying surely you want to delete. So that is an indication of the mistake that you're going to do. But still you can do the mistake. Then stoppage. If you're trying to do any mistake, the machine will get switched off. So that is an stoppage mistake proofing. Then prevention mistake proofing is that when you're trying to do the mistake, it will not allow you to do itself. So this is an prevention mistake proofing and it is the highest level of mistake proofing. So the same way for indication or detection, indication helps to give a visual or alarm signal for the any errors occur in the machine. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. So we use like these indicators when there is a problem in the machine, it should show some red color. So that is an indication. Then stoppage. For any error in the machine occurs, the machine stops and gives an indication. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. Suppose a tool broken during the production. So what you're going to do? The machine should stop and say the tool is broken. It's a major like a suppose after the tool breakage also the machine is running. So the entire thing will collapse or major breakdown will happen. Then stoppage. So in this case, in this example, this is some press to press machine, and the sensor curtains are there. So these are the sensor curtains. These are the sensor curtains. Suppose during working, if you keep the hand inside, the machine will stop. That means the sensor will detect something has entered during the operation, then the machine will stop. So this is an stoppage mistake proofing. The third one is prevention mistake proofing. See, our USB data cables are the particular pins in a variation of the diameter. So we can insert only in one way. You cannot insert in the other way. Even if you're trying to do the mistake, it will not allow you to do the mistake. So the prevention mistake proofing is the highest level of mistake proofing. So therefore, prevention mistake proofing is the highest mistake proofing level where we can avoid mistake before even it is getting occurred. It is one of the method of mistake proofing. Now let us see how we can implement the mistake proofing. Implementation of mistake proofing. Now, the mistake proofing implementation. First thing, selection of the opportunity in the shop floor. We need to select where you want to implement the mistake proofing concept. Is it in the production or in the software or wherever the mistakes are happening and tend to produce defects or errors. So you're going to select that. Then identify the ways of mistakes that can happen. Identifying the ways of mistake can happen. So you're going to identify what and all ways that mistake can happen by doing this particular activity. Then you're going to generate the solution and then implementation and feedback. So you will implement a mistake proofing and you will ask the feedback with the person who is working. It's very important that we shall ask the feedback from the person who is working and then close the loop. So now let us come to indication mistake proofing. Indicated mistake proofing. So suppose there are some exit, we can keep some exit boards. So that indicates, and this is a way to exit. So you'll know this is a way to exit. You cannot do another way because it will tell this is a direction. So indication mistake proofings are please do not use mobile phones. So this is an indication mistake proofing. That means in this place you cannot do this. Suppose you can overrule this indication because it's not preventing you. So when you see the board, you'll not use a mobile phone because the rays may disturb the machines or some other reasons are there. So what they've done is they have prohibited the mobile phone usage or talking. And then assembly point. So these are the indication and do not enter. This is also mistake. It's the indication mistake proofing saying that you do not enter here. then then danger paint storage area because there will be some chemicals you should not smoke here. Then don't touch this. This is an indication mistake proofing where it is telling you should not touch it. If you touch it, some problem will happen to your hand, something like that. Then caution, hot surface do not touch. So that will be in a hot condition, you should not touch it. So then it is an indication mistake proofing to you that you should not touch it. You are on CCTV coverage, something like that. Then some of the indication mistake proofings are caution, cleaning in progress, so that you should go carefully or you should not enter that area, something like that. Then stop. So that is the end point, or you need to stop. Then you observe in many offices in the glass doors they have written push or pull. So why they have written like this? Have anyone ever thought? Since it is a transparent door, you'll not come to know whether we need to open like this side or that side. So instead of in order to help you, what they done, they written push pull. So that by seeing that, oh, I need to pull this way. Suppose if the sticker is not there, what you'll do, you'll do mistake, and then by mistake you're going to pull it in the other side, push or pull in the other side. So these are the common example that we have seen. Indication mistake proofing. So same way it will be push and pull. So when they given like this, it is understood that we need to pull with the hand like this. When you need to pull it, they given some sort of supporting like this, lever like this. So this directive says you have to push and you have to pull. Do not switch on machine under maintenance. So this is an indication mistake proof. Then some of the example of mistake indication mistake proofs are no leaning because it may damage it some. Then caution high voltage. Then notice wear protective gloves, wear goggles, wear air protectors. So these are indication mistake proofing commonly. So this is a common example that you have seen as in this. So some of the example in the machines are when there is a problem, it will give an alarm. It will give a different color alarm. There will be beep sound. There will be error. So this is a stoppage, right? So when some mistakes happens, you press something wrong load or whatever it is. So what happens is it will indicate and it will shut down. So it is understood that you have done some mistake. Then coming to prevention mistake proofing. So all the examples of prevention mistake proofing. So petrol diesel diameter of the pipe is having a difference. Why? Because the mistake can happen. The same they have the same diameter of petrol and diesel. They can put for petrol instead of diesel. So therefore they vary the diameter and what happen even forcefully if you put the diesel it will not enter. Correct no? The same way some of the example of USB cables where other way you cannot put it. That is one of the prevention mistake proofing. So now we have seen what are the indication and stoppage and prevention mistake proofing. So whenever you find the root cause and there is a chance that in the other way the mistake can happen. If that mistake happen, the product can lead to damage or scrap. Therefore, we need to implement a mistake proofing that in order to prevent the mistake proofing and ensure the quality 100%. So that's about mistake proofing. Now let us see tool storage and implementation.